G'day there everyone, I hope everybody is all well. I'd just like to welcome all my new subscribers, and to all them who are already subscribed, thank you. Today we're going to be looking at fixing my tyre. I currently have a screw in there that has been basically causing me a very slow puncture over the last coming months. So I bought this Arb puncture repair kit. I got this from a caravan show prior to us leaving. We've been on the road now for 6 months. And I paid $60 for this tyre repair kit. So let's take a look at what's inside this box and get on with it. Alrighty, so this is what you get inside the puncture repair kit. We'll start from this side. We get the Allen key, we get the tyre gauge, we get the insertion tool. This is the lubricant. We get valve accessories, a reamer tool, the repair cords, pliers, and a Stanley blade basically, or a blade, so you can trim up your repair cords once you're done. And as you can see, there's plenty of repair cords that come with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you get 10 in each one. 10, 20, 30, 40. So you get 40 repair cords, which is ample enough, as this is the first one I've done and I've been on the road for 6 months, so it should last you a fair while. Righto, let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, so as you can see guys, there's my little screw right there. You can tell it's a Phillips screw, and it's been in there pretty much not long after I purchased my new tyres for this vehicle, which would have been about 3 months ago now. If anybody's interested, these are the Falcon Wild Peak on the standard rims. They are a 265 60 by 18 tyre. I couldn't afford to upgrade my rims, so I just basically upgraded the tyres to an all-terrain tyre. So the first thing that I need to do is remove the screw from the tyre. There we go, it's a very small screw that's been in there, but that's the one that's been causing me a very slow puncture over the last couple of months. Alrighty, so the tyre repair kit did come with a set of instructions, so just basically follow those instructions and you shouldn't go wrong. So number 1, remove debris from tyre tread or sidewall using a suitable tool such as a pair of pliers. Take care as residual air will escape under pressure. So obviously if your tyres are inflated and you remove the screw or whatever it is that's punctured your tyre, it could basically, there's going to be a build-up of pressure inside there, so just be mindful of that. So number 2 says apply lubricant to the spiral shaft of the reamer tool, which is this one right here. This will help to probe the hole and temporarily separate the steel belts without damage. So just get your lubricant, just open it up inside, just get a little prod in there. Twist. Number 3, insert the reamer into the puncture hole and push in whilst rotating the handle to clean out the hole. Reinflate tyre to help with insertion of cord. So my hole is just right here. I'm just going to push this in. Twist as I do it. When that gets pulled out, you'll hear the pressure from that tyre coming in. There you go. There's a little bit of dirt in there, I just felt that hit my hand. The next thing you need to do is get your repair cords. These are quite sticky. So you need to grab your insertion tool, which is this one right here. As you can see right there, there is a hole, and that's where this needs to be threaded through that hole. They say that if you really need to and you're struggling, you can actually put some lubricant onto the end of that just to try and slide it through. So the idea is to slide it through halfway through. And use the pliers if you need to. That's what they're there for. Use your pliers that come with the kit to grab the other end. Once you've got enough in there. You should be able to just grab it with the other side of the pliers and just gently push it through. Bit tricky. So yeah, I highly recommend that anybody on the road, four-wheel driving, even if you're not, you know, like, it's just always handy to have a repair kit in there, just in case for some reason, you know, you only have one spare tyre, and if you're unlucky and you get 2 punctures in 2 different tyres, then you've got this as a backup and you can use it on the side of the road pretty simply. It's enough to get you from A to B. Okay, so as you can see there, I've now got the repair cords halfway through the insertion tool. So the next step is basically to remove the reamer tool, insert insertion tool. So they say you have to apply quite a bit of pressure. Pretty tough. So they are pretty tough. So I've just decided to, so I've basically put the reamer tool back in there, in a little bit of a wiggle, trying to make that hole just that little bit bigger. It's pretty tough to try and get this insertion tool in there. Let's try this. It says for number 5, firmly push the insertion tool and cord into the tyre until the sleeve is fully home against the tyre. A small amount of the cord should still be visible. So it's trying to say that I've got to try and get that all in there, which is proving to be pretty tough, as you can tell by the sound of my voice. Well, that was successful, wasn't it? I don't think that worked very well. I think we need to try again. So what I'm going to try and do, just keep working this reamer tool. Leave that in there for now. Let's try again for take 2. Grab our repair cord. Put a little bit of lube on the end this time. Hopefully it should go in there a bit easier. Just to start off with. That certainly helped. Grab our pliers again. Bring that halfway through. Like so. I need to get that entire rod, insert the insertion tool all the way in, just like I have with the reamer tool right here. Let's pull out the reamer tool again, try and give it another. Struggling to try and get this other half all the way in there. Either I'm just become weak or this is pretty tough. Oh, there we go. So that took a fair bit of strength. So all the way in. Alrighty, success on take 2. Alright, so at the end, to remove the tool, hold the sleeve firmly against the tyre and pull up on the handle. Note, do not twist the handle. Trim the excess protruding cord with a suitable blade, which is a blade obviously inside the kit there. So I've got to push against the sleeve here towards the tyre and bring out the insertion tool at the same time. And there we go. So as you can see guys, that's the repair cord sticking out right there. So she's in there nice and firmly. Next thing for me to do is basically cut off the excess, and that's using the blade that comes in the kit itself. So just be careful, obviously, guys. It's going to be a little bit sharp. There you go. Alrighty, so the next step obviously would be to inflate the tyre. So we'll do that now. Alrighty, so there you have it, guys. That's me using my ARB puncture repair kit. Highly recommend purchasing one of these. There's lots of brands out there, so you know, do your research, buy whichever one suits you. I will leave a link in the description below of this particular brand. So yeah, hope that was informative for you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that notification button so you don't miss any further videos. Thanks again, guys. Keep watching and we'll see you again soon.